Been a few days since I got a chance to work on the planter. I haven't been able to assemble it yet. One thing that I did do while I was constructing it was on the legs was to square off at least one side. You can see on the other side that we've got the big seam, and I need to get rid of that as well. So on the four legs that we have, I'm going to square off on both sides, make sure that they're the same height and also the same width, because that's going to make it easier for us to construct. Now the legs are squared, we'll attach the panels to each leg. So here's the finished article. I'm pretty pleased with it. There's a few things that I would have done better if I could. The first thing is that it's not as square as it should have been. I should have made sure that that was square when I put everything together. The other thing is that every so often I've made some mistakes with the screws. That's mainly because when you have two screws that are going in different directions, obviously you've got to avoid them. The one thing that I didn't do on these bars here is to make sure there was enough room to handle that, so the groove that I cut for these planks to go into was quite deep, which didn't leave that much space. And the other thing that happened is that I kind of ran out of bender board as the trim. I was going to do a trim all the way around, but I think just topping the legs off with a little piece of bender board, just tacking that down, seemed to do the trick. And I've also got some planks inside the planter itself, and these are not secured down. They don't need to be, because the weight of whatever's going to go in here is going to be holding that down. So there's enough space in here to put maybe a bag of dirt and then have something growing out of it. And this is the Mother's Day present that I've made for Sam.